I'm about to crack open my Ultimate Stone Cold Steve Austin. Really, the only reason I got it is because I actually have other Stone Cold figures. I think since this figure can't wear everything that it comes with, accessory-wise, we can give that to the other figures and get some really great Stone Cold figures between everything here. The 3-pack WCW Alliance Stone Cold with the shorts, and just kind of a plain Elite Legends Stone Cold in his ring gear. And this comes with so many accessories, the Ultimate, he can't wear all these things. So maybe he will be generous and share. You ever buy a figure because you have other figures? When does it end? First of all, of course, with the Ultimate, you got a lot of extra arm articulation there with those kind of butterfly style joints, although it looks a little creepy and weird this way. What? The full rotation torso instead of just the straight up and down like the Elite. Not a ton more articulation than that, but accessory-wise, he's got his gold necklace right here that we might share. He does have articulated toes, but this toe articulation is really good for. He's gripping the ropes so he can kind of stand on the turnbuckles like this. Now that's ultimate articulation. It's a 1 knee brace, which is kind of weird. I don't know why he didn't just have the 2, but I guess maybe this is being specific to when he only needed the 1. Kind of have 1 knee brace on these, because I think one of them came with 2, just kind of shared so that they'd each have the 1 knee brace. This real trouble knee there. I think I'll probably do, take the necklace off. The Ultimate will be just my straight ring gear Stone Cold. One problem with these Ultimates is since it has the switchable heads, a little loose on the heads there, but the head it comes with first, kind of an angry yelling one, pretty awesome one, great likeness to it. Well, let me go ahead and show the official Stone Cold hat. Keep the light out of your eyes that way. I feel like I already had this hat with another figure, but we got that. Let's show the other heads, because here's just a plainer expression one, but it's got that facial scan, printing, so he looks pretty great, although it looks a little demonic as well, but that's close up. I mean, far back it just looks like Stone Cold. This one, which if I can get this red flake off here, I don't know, got a weird flake. Alright, it comes right off there. This one has a really good likeness with the open mouth, a little happier about what's going on, probably a beatdown or a beer bath. But these heads are also good. I can only put one on the figure. I got these two that are older versions. I mean, this is probably like the Legends one from way back. I mean, here's the difference of little facial printing. Up to you which one's better, but from a distance, I mean, it's your call. It's just more straight white, or the printing one that's a little more subtle. You might actually prefer the straight one just for Stone Cold because it doesn't have a whole lot of facial features. It's just the general molding there. So I was going to maybe do some swapping around with some of these heads on these figures. This one looks freaking terrible that came with the with the WCW. Look at his beard. Oh my god, it's terrible. So I mean, we can definitely pop this off and give him one of the other good Ultimate heads. We got a WWE mic, not particularly useful because it's not a Attitude Era WWF logo mic. It is printed on all sides, so hooray. WWF Championship at the time. Stone Cold was always winning it with the blue strap. Pretty uncommon there. So that might be one that you do keep with a Stone Cold figure just because he would have been the one holding that one. Not sure who else had it while it still had the blue strap before the black. I think this was early on in the use of this belt, which this is always my favorite WWF World Championship, because that's the era I watch the most of. So he comes with the open hands. We got fists to switch if you want him to be doing some punching. Then we have the pointing hands, which of course were probably supposed to be the middle finger, but I guess they just couldn't bring themselves to do it. I feel like there could have been some avenue or site that they could have been like adult only, this figure comes with an obscene gesture, but this is going to just be in store, so I guess they just couldn't put middle fingers in the toy aisle. This is too controversial. So I don't know if the point of doom will be particularly useful for Stone Cold, but I mean, if they couldn't do it, I wouldn't even really try. I would just did some other hand, like open hands or something. But whatever. Maybe knife edge chop hands. I mean, anything but a cheap substitute. But the old 316 vest here. Good one. I had a cloth vest. If you know Ralph's, you know. If you don't, he used to make really great cloth accessories for figures. His is like an older design. This one's probably a little newer design as far as years go. But I had it on this figure, and then of course you get the If you can see on the shoulders a little bit of black. So with this figure body, we might use something like this Austin 316 shirt, and then that will cover him up. He's already got the stains anyway. I imagine whatever this material is, it doesn't stain because it's white on the inside, which is pretty smart. But the t-shirt will cover up the stained figure. We won't mess around with it on the Ultimate one. There's this first major t-shirt design. Ooh, and then on the back. Oh, you know what? This doesn't have the Velcro thing. This might actually be tougher to get on. You have to put on like a real shirt. Dang. Well, we'll show that on various figures. The Ultimate will show here with it on the way it is, and then hopefully I can get it on to one of these other figures like the one with the stains on it. I mean, nice quality shirt, but usually they have the Velcro for easy application. And then I always really liked Stone Cold with the jean shorts, knee braces, and then his vest with that. I always like to use them in this on like the Nintendo 64 games, like this appearance and stuff. I don't know why it just looked cooler than just say, you know, ring gear with just the tights and nothing else, or even just the tights and the vest. Sometimes he would wrestle a little bit with his entrance vest on just because, you know, the fight might start early. And this was a little more unique than just the black tights, but in the video game it just looked cooler to me in the jean shorts than just the tights. Point of view, you're taking a stunner. Plain look face on the Ultimate. Seems to be like the older one, just souped up with the texture and stuff. Might actually want something more expressive for the Ultimate one, just because I will probably just have it in the plain ring gear. That way he'll look a lot more lively and such anyway. I mean, dang, it looks really great for, you can hold up his title, or if you can get a hold of a Smoke and Skull belt, which would have been cool for him to come with, since it's Ultimate, but I guess not. So with all the accessories, I feel like if you have other Stone Cold figures, you can kind of distribute them, because, I mean, this one can only wear so much, you know, wear a shirt, vest, the necklace you can give to soup up somebody there too. More promo style with holding the microphone that he comes with. So mostly got this for the accessory, and you get one more figure that I can really have this amongst my other ones as the, you know, ring gear. I usually just like wrestlers in their ring gear for my display more than just souped up in all their entrance stuff, just because it's, you know, they don't wrestle with their entrance stuff, it's just for their entrance. But I always do love the theme music, so so sometimes it's either way, you know? Oh, it didn't come with any soda cans either, which I think would have been some good accessories, especially some of the happier faces, the cooler, and maybe skip the pointer finger, give him a can-holding hand. But we didn't get that. We got what we got. It's still pretty good. It's a great Stone Cold body and everything. It has 3 great heads, 2 kind of entrance gear shirts, hat, belt, necklace. Let's see what awesome Stone Colds we can build amongst these here, and I think they'll look pretty awesome once we share the Ultimate amongst our just normal Elite or Legend figures that way. Stone Cold's a huge part of the old Attitude era, and that's what I like to collect here, and so I open up all the new figures I add to my collection for the Attitude era and WCW, you know, that kind of competition time period. So I open all my wrestling figures and other collectibles here, so give old Stone Cold a like if you like seeing his Ultimate figure here, and hopefully I can see you in the next video. What?